Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. I am using my PNG tuber today just because I feel lower spoons in a sense, so I'm just a little sleepier. I've got lower energy, so I hope you don't mind, but I will still be hanging out with you all today. I'm going to be playing Stardew Valley. Stream's okay, right? There's not any issues or anything? I don't think so. Hello, Rain. Welcome in. It feels very quiet in here to me because the game is very quiet. I've had it open for a little bit, so it just like the game music played all the way through, and then it stopped looping, so now it's just all quiet. So thank you, Stardew Valley, for the awkward silence. Also, welcome in. Welcome. I'm going to do a pinned message really fast about the no PNG tuber, and then I'll get back to the actual gameplay. But how are you guys? Also, let me know, please, as soon as possible, how the volume is for the game. I'm just worried about it being too loud or too quiet. So as always, please feel free to speak up and let me know if you feel like I need to adjust it. All right, now I'm actually typing. Give me a second. And hello, Shiver. Welcome in. Also, don't worry. My camera's not broken or something. I'm okay. My camera's fine. I just don't want to use a camera today. I'm sorry. Music is good? All right, cool. And you can't stay for the whole stream? That is completely fine. Thank you so much for speaking up so I could be aware. All right, let me pin that, and then I believe we're good to go. All right, just so I can make sure that I'm asking and being aware of it, are there any other issues in regards to stream quality right now that you feel like I need to know about? Hello, Nick. Welcome in. I wasn't sure at first what I was going to stream today, and to be honest, I went with Stardew because I remembered the rest of the 1.6 update is coming to the rest of the other platforms on the 4th. At first I thought it was just the Switch for the 4th, but now it's like I think all the other platforms as well, which is really cool. I'm excited. I'm also just generally hyped because all the other people that haven't been able to try it yet can finally try it. I couldn't remember if I had all 3 rows of storage on this one. I'm weirdly out of breath right now, and I don't know why. Have y'all ever gotten like that? Like you're not even really doing anything, and then you're just like kind of out of breath, low-key. I'm doing good. Had some work today, though, and was, to say the least, quite tired after Halloween. Also, stream is working right for me. Thank you so much for the feedback. I really do appreciate it. Also, hey, speaking of that, if you celebrate Halloween, how was your Halloween? Did you get any good treats? I saw somebody on TikTok saying that they took their child trick-or-treating, and somebody gave them just like a big russet potato. And honestly, I kind of love that. That's funny. As long as it wasn't like expired or something, I feel like that's okay. Very random and goofy, but okay. For some reason, for a second, I felt like it wasn't aiming and watering where it was supposed to. I'll water all of these. Today is like, it's kind of a just chatting stream, which is why I put it as Stardew Valley and Yap. Just like a very laid back stream where we can all talk, even if you don't really play Stardew, or if you hardly play, whatever it is, however much you play, or however much you don't play. You're welcome to hang out today. I don't know what my deal is. I've just been like much lower energy in general lately. My Halloween was good. I passed out candy. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've genuinely enjoyed passing out candy a lot more than going and getting the candy. I don't think these are ready yet. I also don't know what exactly I want to work on in the game today, to be honest. It may just end up being me meandering around until I find something random to work on. Realistically, that's the most probable outcome, but it's okay. None of the houses were participating this year, but I got a hefty amount of candy. Well, I'm glad you at least got some. I feel like a lot of people just go to trunk or treats now, which I think I talked about this last time I had a just chatting stream. Forget that there's all this space over here. I don't even have this map memorized. It's the newer map. But I believe we talked about this in my just chatting stream, and I feel like a lot of people go to trunk or treats now, which in and of itself is not a bad thing. I understand for a lot of reasons why somebody might prefer it, but I just wish it wasn't borderline replacing trick-or-treating, because that's what it feels like sometimes. This is just my opinion as well. Hello, Anthony, and hello, Amelia. Welcome in. I'm pausing it really fast so I can get some water. Hold on. Hello, Archangel. Welcome in. Oops, that was loud. Okay. Wait, I didn't finish giving the animals their hay. I just got down here because maybe I could buy some, but I don't want to buy it if I don't need it. Okay, I'm just gonna make myself go all the way back and check. Oopsies. Good, you? I'm good. I'm just having a bit of a lower spoons day. So we have no face cam, but I'm okay. I just need to go lay down after this, to be honest. That, and I need to put my clothes in the dryer. But after I put my clothes in the dryer, I will lay down, I promise. All right, do I have any hay? Hope so. It's not in that one. I think I might have a second chest. Yes, I do, okay. Wrong button. Okay, cool, I do have some. I'm glad I checked. I was wondering what that big flash of light was in the corner of my eye. I didn't realize it was an ad. I was like, wait, is something wrong with my stream? I'm trying to hover above all of these to see what I need to donate. That's my stack of 4 gold star melons. I need like at least one more of those, I think. Kind of a random thing, but I just yawned, and since you can't see me, you obviously couldn't tell. Or maybe you could. I'm curious, could you hear that? Like, could you somehow hear me yawning, or was that silent for you? Because sometimes I wonder. Oftentimes the PNG tuber streams are just if my camera's not cooperating or if I'm tired. So can you hear me yawn through it or no? As for the next thing in the game, like aside from like me, I'm gonna go get my geode cracked open. I don't think I have any other ones. And there's something else I need to like settle on and debate with myself. I've talked about it a lot already for my Switch, but that would also require me to go and buy a separate copy of Stardew. And I'm asking is, since the 1.6 update is getting ready to drop on all the other platforms, I was thinking, since I just prefer playing it on my Switch, of starting a whole new Perfection Run farm, because I never got to finish Jade Farm. That one got messed up, so I have to start over. So it's either I do a Perfection Run farm on Serenity or just start a whole new farm once the update drops. And I feel like if I did decide to really go through with that and start a whole new Perfection Run farm on my Switch, it's not going to be too big of a deal, because right now on Serenity Farm, I'm only in year 1 in the summertime. I really haven't gotten that far. There's still a bunch of other content for the update that I haven't even really seen or interacted with yet. You couldn't? Okay. I know that was a really random thing to ask, but I just needed to know. Because if you could hear me, I feel like it would just sound like I was like blowing a bunch of air into the mic. And that would probably hurt your ears. Like, have you ever been on the phone with somebody and they're outside and it's windy and then it's just super loud and obnoxious? I feel like it would sound kind of like that. Wait, hold on. Was that in the game or in real life? Oh, it was a plane. I was like, what is that? Okay, now that I got that taken care of, let's go into the community center and see what I could maybe like catch or find. That'd be a fun thing to relax and work on. Forgot Stardew had geode. I was about to ask what type. No, you're good. It was just the normal geode. Speaking of geodes though, I have one in my room that I got a few years ago at a gem show. And according to the person that gave me the geode, apparently the type that I ended up having was a more rare type, but I tried looking up the terms for it and it was really hard to find an exact answer. So I don't know, maybe he was lying to me. Either way, it's a very cool geode. I'll have to post a picture in Pics and Vids sometimes in Discord. Okay, I have 2 of these. I don't remember when and where you get a catfish. You know how there's a Stardew Valley wiki? I really wish that there was just an app version of that, like all the exact information and layout, but through an app. Even if I had to pay like a couple of dollars for that, considering I've played Stardew for a hot minute and I don't necessarily plan to stop, that would just be really nice. Like that would be worth the money to me. In fact, if that was a thing and the Stardew Valley wiki had a different form of itself just being an app, would you guys pay for that or no? I type faster on my phone, so I'm gonna look up the Stardew Valley wiki here while this is pulled up and the time's not passing. Let me see where to catch the tilapia, because I swear I feel like it's not necessarily a hard fish to catch. Just give me a second. Okay. The other thing on an entirely different note, as like a little life update, I nearly got a second cat the other day, but that didn't work out. With that said, said cat was actually a kitten, so thankfully I know since kittens go very, very fast, it'll get adopted pretty quickly, so it'll get a home. I can almost guarantee it with like full confidence. Oh, and if you were wondering, I didn't even say what breed it was. It was I think it was like 6, 7, or 8 weeks old. I can't remember exactly what they said, but he and his sister kitten, the girl kitten was orange, which is super cool because orange girl cats are rare. And then the boy kitten it looked like he was almost a mix between a tortoiseshell and then like dark brown tabby. And I can't explain any other words for it. Like, I swear it looked like it was both somehow. Yeah, Luna was gonna get a little brother. The reason, even though the girl cat is rare, that I was gonna choose the boy cat over her is just because Luna has this tendency to be a lot less likely to get along with other cats if they're fellow girl cats, and I don't understand why that's a big deal for her, but ultimately, if and when I do ever get a second cat, there's a very, very good chance it'll have to be a boy cat unless I just get really lucky and I can find a girl one that she likes. I don't think I'm playing enough Stardew to answer that question. Maybe that answers it. That if I pick up Stardew again, I could use the wiki. Oh, for sure. Unless you like playing the game, like, you know how people say that phrase, like going into a game blindly? Unless you like playing that way, I would highly, highly, highly recommend utilizing Stardew Valley wiki, especially if you want to do a perfection run. Oh, and the reason I would have wanted a kitten, even though normally I definitely encourage whenever you, like, if you're interested in a cat, hypothetically, and you want to go adopt one, definitely please, 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 please consider the adult cats that live there, just because a lot of them are typically a lot less likely to get a home. And it's really sad. Kittens tend to go really fast, so it's like I'm a lot more confident that they'll get homes, but sometimes the adult cats don't, and it's sad. With that being said, I would have to go with a kitten sibling for Luna, just because I feel like since she's so territorial, she would take it a lot better if her cat sibling was younger, just so that way she could like feel more like the alpha, I guess you could say. Like, so that way she would know that she can like teach the other cat and like show them, hey, I was here first, I'm the boss. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the wiki would definitely come in handy for me as someone who actually started playing without much knowledge. I did too. I went into it like I just said with that quote, I went into it blindly. And then I think a couple of years, I think it was like probably like somewhere during or right after year 2 in Stardew, my very first farm, I was like, oh, Stardew Valley wiki exists? Where's this been all my life? Me being me, I inevitably got distracted and I started picking up stuff off the beach instead of fishing, but it's okay. I did pull up the wiki on my phone though. I'm kind of curious. I don't know who all here knows about it, so just in case you don't, after a certain point, you unlock the sewing machine at Emily's house in Stardew, and then when you put in a piece of fabric, you also put in a piece of like some kind of colored item to dye the fabric. This looks like it's blue, but it says rainbow shell. I wonder if that can be used to make something rainbow for the clothes. I mean, I feel like it could be. I feel like I was saving these for a reason, so I'm gonna leave those there. Also, hey, super, super fast. I promise I'm not gonna take long. The AC needs to be turned up in here because it's really hot, so I'm gonna go turn up the AC for the house. Give me 1 second. I promise it's not gonna take me long. I'll be as fast as possible. Just give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I was just realizing that I was starting to sweat while I was sitting here, and that was just not very comfortable, to be honest. Okay, did I go back to the other screen? Okay, now I can see. Now I can see my stream. There we go. I thought it was frozen for a second, because you know how the PNG tuber, whenever I'm not speaking or making sounds, it like doesn't move at all? I looked at it because the stream is slightly behind, And it was completely still. I was like, oh my gosh, I better not be frozen right now. Robin, I came in here because I was going to see about what I can maybe get built soon. I guess ultimately if I miss things like that, it's not as big of a deal because I really probably will end up doing my perfection run on Switch. That does require me to spend the extra money on a copy of Stardew. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I guess I can always do a poll about it, but sometimes I do polls like that for that kind of stuff, and then I don't end up doing what the poll results said. Not the self-roast. Since Robin wasn't in there, I came over here really quick just because I remember that you can fish something out of this body of water. Yep. Yeah, it's a painting. And then I remember from the secret notes that there's something, I swear it's either over here or maybe like right here that you can get out. And I don't know if I have to get the actual note first or if I can just like dig around. I'm just gonna try it just because why not? See if I can find anything. Okay, I can't get it there. I mean, I got a bit of clay. It's better than nothing. I swear, though. Is there not, like, a little dig spot over here that gives you, like, a necklace or something? Please tell me somebody knows what I'm talking about, because I swear there's some kind of necklace near the sauna area that you can get. I swear there is. I mean, that wasn't it, but I'm glad to have found one of the books. I still don't even know what this is either. I'm not trying to use the tools on it. I'm trying to open it and click on it so I can see what it is. I also feel like it could have been over here. This, I think, is if you put one of the star drops in it and then it unlocks something. Oh, wait, what is up there? What is that? What is that? What is that? There's like some kind of shiny blue and tan colored thing. You guys see that? Look near where my cursor is above the PNG tuber. Do you see? What do you guys think that is? A little splotch of like tan and blue pixels. I have no idea what that is. How would I even get that down? It's not like I can like fish at it to grab it. I don't know what to use. What in the world? What is that? That's gonna bother me. How am I supposed to get that down? It could be a flower, but I don't know what else it would be. I mean, if I can't figure out what else it is, then it probably is just some kind of like flower in the game. Well, that's so weird though. I've never noticed that. I just see that my eyes are telling me it's a shell, but that wouldn't make sense, would it? I mean, y'all's guesses are as good as mine. I have never noticed that thing before. Shiver, I love that you don't play Stardew, but you know that that's a thing because you've watched me play enough Stardew Valley to know that. That's so funny. But you're so right, though. I'll never forget the many times I would, like, rush home in the game, and I would be, like, the tiniest, like, half of a step away from being asleep in the bed, and then that's right when it turns to 2 o'clock, so I pass out anyways. Personally, if I was in charge of designing features of the game, I would make it where as long as you're, like, touching the bed, that should still count. Like, nobody should be passing out right before it. Annual Trout Derby? What is that? I have to go participate now. I think it's one of those events that I'm not as aware of. Wait. There might be a letter about it. Let me see. That's probably what this is. Is there a pleasure to... I mean, thanks. That's not what I... Oh, wait. Is this one about the thing? Soil alkalinity and crop fruit levels. Long story short, I need a fresh melon. Okay. Well, I've got plenty of those. That's not a big deal. Let me get these and then find where on earth this trout event is. I grew all of those and none of them were gold star. I need a gold star one to give to Demetrius. That's annoying. Automate said the closer you are to home, the less items are stolen. Honestly, that's a pretty genius idea. I never thought of that. I love that. And if you pass out in your own house, you don't lose any items. I think that is very, very, very fair. Very fair. Not only is it fair, but it still allows for like the passing out mechanism to play out as it should. I almost feel like setting up that way is like slightly more appropriate. You know? Like it feels very fitting where like the players still can technically lose stuff if they're not paying attention like they should be. But the closer you are to home and whatnot, like you said, the less that you're losing. Where is this trout event? I have no idea where it is. Down here? I don't know. Okay, it's not down here. Okay, I'm gonna look it up now and have it paused like this. That way the time doesn't pass, which I know seems like I'm cheating since I've never played the event, but hear me out. It's just because I don't want to miss it, so I need to know where to go. I just assumed the ocean, maybe. Trout Derby. Okay, it says... Oh, okay, I see where it is. Okay, I know where to go. I got this. Oh, by the way, for any of you who are in school or anything, that's a very random thing to be bringing up, but I feel like a lot of people in the fall time tend to get like an uptick in the amount of testing that they have to do, or maybe there's like extra homework of some sort. If you are in school, I hope you're doing well. I hope that things aren't too stressful for you right now, and I'm so sorry if they are. I completely empathize with that because I had a very stressful time in school around that time of year, every single year. So I hope that you guys are doing okay. I really do. I've never seen this event, nor have I seen these characters. Who is that? Oh, just a mariner. I think I'm a little overdressed for this event. Yeah, they were very into it. Fishman, I came all the way from Grampleton for this. And then, what about these characters? Of course, some guy shows up wearing the same outfit as me. How embarrassing. Yeah, it is the same outfit, just a different color. Okay, welcome to the Trout Derby. What can I do for you? Let's just read the explanation. During this event, rainbow trout have a chance of carrying a golden tag. If you find one, turn it in here for a prize. Okay? Seems simple enough. And it looks like I don't have to click any start button. It's just a matter of going fishing and then turning in whenever I can. I like that. I like whenever the events are nice and simple. I looked at the chat because I was going to tell you guys something in a second, and then I immediately heard that thing go off, so I had to look back the other way. It's funny. That's not what I needed, but I'm sure I will find a use for that. I really should have cleared my pocket first. In my defense, I thought it was going to be more like the type of event where you have to click start for something. Thank you for the assignment success wishes. Thankfully, I'm in online classes so I can complete classes at my own pace, but some support from external people definitely help. Absolutely, you're welcome. I've done online classes before as well, so I know that's like different from a public school environment. But I feel like it definitely comes with its own set of challenges still, so I hope you're doing well, and I hope things continue to be well for you. Oh, first catch. Okay, does it have the thingy? What should I replace this with? Okay, I'm just gonna replace it with the fiber because I feel like it's one of the least important things right now. You know what I'm excited for whenever I eventually get there, whether I'm doing it on PC for Serenity Farm or for the new farm that I'm hypothetically gonna make? I'm excited for the winter just because I heard it's not necessarily a spoiler because Concerned Ape talked about it in a post, but the characters got new outfits to wear in the winter time and I haven't been able to see them in person. I just think it's gonna be fun. I mean, I don't remember how many new events there's supposed to be, but this one was 100% brand new. it's not what I needed, but it's a new record. It still counts for something, right? Second least important thing I would say is the algae. Okay, I've got a stack for normal chubfish, a stack for silver star chubfish, and then a stack for standard rainbow trouts. But I'm gonna need an entirely different section again whenever I get the golden tag troutfish. Hey, did the stream just buffer for you guys a little bit? I don't think it did, but it did for me just for like a super brief moment, like literally half a second. Let me see. Because we just have two normal ones. I don't understand what it means by golden tag. I guess maybe like it means like a golden star quality one. I see that the stream is lagging a little bit for me at about every second interval. Can you further elaborate what you mean by every second interval? Because my brain is not braining sufficiently today, I'm sorry. I just don't think I understand what you mean. Hold on, okay. Let me see if Streamlabs says anything about that. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on the notification window on Streamlabs. Notification window there is where it tells me like, hey, you're dropping frames, like stuff like that. It says nothing about it. My Wi-Fi says I have full bars. I don't know why it would be happening then. I will say something I can tell you for sure is that there are a couple of things update-wise that YouTube has been working on rolling out that are gonna take a while to do, and that includes some changes to the algorithm because of the new things. So it could be just the fact that YouTube's in the middle of integrating stuff. If you feel like the lag gets really, really bad, please let me know. Like, how bad is it right now? How on earth it's already been 30 minutes? Like, I know I'm like sleepier today, but it doesn't feel like it's been 30 minutes. Okay. I didn't think that sounded too right either, but I refresh all as well. I think I meant like every other second. I don't know, as the story goes. I'm sorry. Try closing out of the stream and refreshing it. In fact, if everybody wants to do that, I'm sure that would help. Sometimes whenever I watch other people's streams and it does that same thing, I literally just close out of the whole thing, refresh their channel, and then reopen their live stream, and that usually tends to help if you want to go ahead and maybe try that. I'm so sorry though. I know that's definitely got to be frustrating from a viewer's perspective. I don't know what the issue is though, just because the Wi-Fi looks fine here. I haven't had any connection problems on my phone or my computer today. And I'm not dropping any frames that I'm aware of, because the normal place where I would look for that says nothing's happening. So I don't know. That's really weird. I'm sorry. And speaking of YouTube updates, by the way, whenever I open up the stream during the starting soon screen, I notice that there's like another tab that says live chat on browser that wasn't there before. Like it's like put where the description I feel like would normally be. Glitching again for me weirdly happens more after I switch the chat from top messages to all messages. Shiver, if you're still here, are you seeing that too? Or experiencing any of the same thing? Why am I getting all the chubfish? I swear it feels like this is like a deliberate thing. Okay, golden tags, yeah, then I think at that point, actually, no, it's not golden star, because if you look at this thing in the back, yeah, it has a gold star on it, but it's like on like, almost like the shape of a price tag on something you buy at a store. So that's, I didn't notice it before. So that's probably what they mean by golden tag. So far so good currently though. Might be best for me not to switch chat because of the glitches. Okay. I'm so sorry that's happening though. I wish I knew what was going on. I definitely understand from both the streamer and viewer perspective how annoying that probably is. I'm sorry. Okay, this one is definitely fighting more. I feel like this has to be a golden tag one. Why is it fighting so hard? Take the bait and let me catch you, bestie. Please. Please and thank you. No, but it was trying to catch, but I do need that for the community center, I'm pretty sure. So because I don't need normal chubfish and the silver star ones will sell better, I'll do that. I mean, I would have liked to keep that, to be honest, but it's okay. I don't know how long this event goes for, but I'm going to continue for a while. I don't think so. That's so weird. I feel like at that point, if I'm not seeing any of the signs of what it could be, that I feel like it's got to be a YouTube issue. If you guys watch any other streamers, which I'm sure that you do, lots of great ones on here, by the way, have you seen a similar or the exact same issue happening when you watch other streams? It's all right, for all I know, it's my internet provider. I will say, we haven't noticed any other issues here after getting, like, the nicer modem. But I will say, we have a ring doorbell, and you know, like, the neighbor, if you have a ring doorbell, you know that they have the neighborhood section where you can see other people in close proximity to you that have one and kind of communicate that way for extra safety. I've been seeing a lot of notifications on our ring doorbell neighborhood saying that a lot of people who use Xfinity have been having a lot of internet problems for some reason. So for all I know, maybe there is some kind of outage going on, but I feel like if it was like a full-blown outage, I feel like I wouldn't have even been able to make it this far into the stream if that was the case. Like, I don't think it would be functioning enough. And thankfully it is, so that's good, but I don't know what's going on. I really don't. If you feel like, Rain, please feel free to speak up still, even if it is just you, because it could end up being me. If you feel like it gets really bad, please let me know. And if you feel like it is your internet provider and the quality gets so messed up, then I understand if you need to go at that point. I want to make sure that I said that. I just realized I don't think I've done poll today. Here. I'm going to type a poll because I like to do at least like one per stream, to be honest. Give me a second. Almost done. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can retype the second answer because I made it a little bit too long by accident and I only have so much character space. Okay, forgive me for my grammar that I had to use for the second one. I had to use the number 2 to say the word 2 because I only had so much space. But poll should pop up in just a second. I'm just asking, what platform do you guys think I should do the Perfection Run farm on? If I did the Switch option, I would have to go and buy another copy of the game because I had it as a digital version on my old Switch. I don't have it anymore on this one. But thankfully, Stardew is not an expensive game to get. So I guess the pros here would be like, on PC, I already have it. But in terms of playing experience, I prefer it on my Switch. So at the very least, if I go that route, it's not like it's going to be like $70 just to get Stardew Valley. I'm pretty sure whenever I got it on my Switch last time, I mean, given it was a present, but I'm pretty sure it was like 15 or so dollars. Definitely no more than like 20 bucks at the time. Ooh, I got a silver star one. We're getting further. I really should have cleared out my pocket, but it's okay. It's alright. Last stream I watched might have been in September, so I have nothing to go off of as of current. That's okay. I think in terms of stream glitches, the number one that I don't understand is whenever you're watching a stream and you're watching it on PC, especially, I mean, you see it on mobile too, but especially I feel like when you watch it on PC, sometimes the screens get really, really pixely looking, and it's scary. It's lagging? I don't know what's going on then. Here, I'm actually, while this screen is paused, I'm gonna open up the stream on my phone and I'm gonna see if I see the same thing. So forgive me for being kind of silent for a moment. I'm gonna check and see if I see the same thing. All right, just give me a second. Okay, so far I don't see anything yet. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't know what's wrong. That drives me up the wall whenever that happens, because like I don't want it to be laggy for you guys. I'm gonna check Streamlabs again and see if it's saying anything. It's still not saying anything. I don't know what's wrong. I genuinely have no idea what's wrong. Well, with that said, I will say this goes for my mods too. If it gets so bad that you need to leave, I understand. I don't know what's wrong though. Oh, not me going all the way up because I clicked way too much. I looked away at the chat and then I clicked it too fast. I've seen the pixelated screens often more so on cable, but also on other platforms. It's still a bit eerie though. I know, it's always really freaky looking too. I don't like it. Hello Megs, welcome in. No, you're good, it's okay. Sometimes YouTube is also just rude and doesn't want to send notifications. We are unfortunately trying to figure out what is causing a lag issue. In fact, if you see or hear any, let me know. I'm getting so annoyed with that though. Like why does that always plague me? Okay, which is a normal one. Normal quality one. I really don't feel like it's my Wi-Fi because we have a whole new modem and it's been perfect, like literally perfect. And I'm not dropping frames. I guess it could be Xfinity as a whole just because of what I was saying earlier about what I saw on the Ring doorbell neighborhood. But either way, that's very frustrating. Not glitching for me. Let me know if you see it too. Hi, how long have you been playing this game for? Hello, Taylor, welcome in. I've been playing the game off and on since I got it when I was 18, I believe. Yes, I played it for the first time when I was 18. I need to replace something here because these I feel like will sell for good money. The pike I need to donate. The bream I've already donated, so I guess I could just get rid of the bream, but I feel like a single silver star bream would be worth more than 2 silver star chubs. It's my audio? Really? How long has it been doing this for you guys? I accidentally paused my own stream. Whoopsies. It's so embarrassing when stuff like that happens too, because I feel like it always coincidentally happens whenever somebody new comes into the chat, and I'm like, I swear it's not always like this, and it's just so embarrassing. The two things just always happen at the same time. I don't know when this event is supposed to end. I'm still fishing, and these people haven't left yet. I'm gonna try something on Streamlabs. I'm gonna mute and unmute myself. Let me see. I also have it connected through Discord to be able to use the PNG tuber also. I could try muting it there as well. Okay, I just unmuted it after leaving it muted for like 2 seconds. Does it sound any better now? Let me know. I hope it does. I completely closed stream and it seems to be leveling out now. No glitches since my refresh of it all. I would definitely try refreshing it then if anybody else is seeing or hearing issues. Regardless though, I'm so sorry it's even happening at all. That's super annoying. I just got here. It's not all the time, just every once in a while. It's okay. I only need to start doing it now. Well, thank you for trying to stick around either way. I do really, really appreciate it. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the event now because I don't want to pass out. I'm good. I don't want to do that. Thank you for being sweet about it, you guys. I appreciate it. Genuinely though, it is so embarrassing. I can't harvest these now. I'm gonna pass out probably. Or actually, if I'm fast, I can do it. Never mind, my pockets are full. It's just so embarrassing though, because like, it doesn't always do this. It just likes to give me attitude sometimes. Okay, new cooking recipe. Speaking of that, I haven't even been checking the cooking recipes, I don't think. I need to do that. If you heard that, that was my water bottle lid. Okay. It's Sunday. I think there's... Yep, Queenie the Sauce. Okay. It's I, Queenie the Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe for my secret cookbook. This week's dish, maki roll. I feel like that's almost always one of the first recipes that the game teaches me. I'm gonna put all of these away. I might end up eating this, so I'm gonna put... back. I forgot to give Demetrius the melon. Oopsies. Okay. I'm gonna take care of the crops then, harvest whatever I can, and then hopefully Demetrius still accepts the melon. I really hope he does. What happened to my chicken coop? Hello? What on earth? Which one of the chickens did that? They need to have a stern talking to. Which one of y'all? It was either Porcini or it was Portobello. Who did that? Who did it? It was Portobello. So if it wasn't Portobello, then it was Porcini. Where are you, Esty? Looks really happy to say, yeah, happy that you broke the fence. What's to be expected for any online stream on YouTube. Don't feel too bad because of it. I'm not bothered by it whatsoever. Well, thank you guys again for being so nice about it. I genuinely really appreciate it. So I can't fathom how obnoxious it is not being able to figure out what's wrong whenever there's no signal in any of the tabs that I have open for anything as to what's wrong. What are the chickens named after? They're not named after anything, so whenever you choose the farm for the 1.6 update, it gives you the 2 chickens by default. It chooses the names for you. So like that's the only thing with that. is nice to have them, but you don't get to name them yourself. The game just randomly generates it. I gotta catch the stream because I've had a bad day. I'm sorry. If you want to vent in DMs later on Discord, you're welcome to. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you were here late, but I wanted to show you something. It wasn't this way. It was the other side of this road area. I'm going in here, so remember there's stuff that you can find in here, I think. Some kind of something. I think I want to show you was on the other side, though. What is that? Battery-powered lockbox. Unfortunately, there's no battery in it. Well, what if I put a battery in it? What if I find one? I know you can make the battery packs in the game. I wonder if I make one and put it in there if it'll work. Let me go to the other area that I wanted to show you. We were trying to make guesses for what this was. Shiver says it might be a flower, and then Rain was saying it might be a shell. I'm not really sure. So let me know what you think whenever I find it. I'll tell you when it's there. I'm honestly not gonna bother to fix this right away because yeah, it's kind of broken, but they're still kept inside because the fence is still partially there. Oh, right, okay, almost there, almost there. Took forever. This thing that's up here, this like tan yellowish and slightly blue thing, it's just poking out on top of the ridge for the train, and it's in between these rocks that are all around it, and I don't know for sure what it is. What do you think? In fact, can't you get a slingshot in Stardew Valley? Maybe I'm making that up, but I swear I feel like I heard about that. Maybe you could like hit it down with a slingshot. Now I'm gonna look that up. Great. Stardew Valley wiki, slingshot. Okay, you get it out of the chest at floor 40 of the mines. In that case, I need to work on the mines because I don't think any other tool could possibly help to get that thing down. I'm surprised that none of the items were glowing and saying that I needed to donate them. Maybe I'm a little bit more ahead than I thought I was. I'm gonna use the blueberries and then I guess these hot peppers for it. Actually, I'll use that and then I'll try to save the hot peppers just because I feel like I still may need to donate them or something. Immediately pausing what I just said because I remembered Demetrius lives over here and I need to give him the melon. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. Thankfully it's not like it's a far walk. He's like literally lives in here. Watch him not even be inside the building. That would be annoying. And of course he's not. Love that. Well, I guess Demetrius just is not going to be able to get his melon then. What is that my foot keeps... I don't know what that is. I love that I'm asking as if y'all can see. Yeah, that was what the Stardew Valley wiki said, that there's a slingshot. I'm going to try to avoid fighting, to be honest, unless I absolutely really have to. It's just because I want to conserve energy as much as I can. Wait, actually, isn't it with the swords, any kind of sword in the game, doesn't that, like, not use up energy? I know a pickaxe does, but I'm not totally sure about if the swords do. case, but I've noticed something with Stardew Valley where if you're in the mines and you see like a cluster of some kind of enemy or thing that's up against you in the mines, like they're all centered in one area. Typically, that's where the staircase is hiding, so you have to defeat that cluster of whatever it is that's attacking you. And then that usually reveals the staircase. Not every time, unfortunately, but a good chunk of the time it does. I need to level up more in combat anyway, so I'm just standing here and trying to get all of them. And unfortunately, just don't have a very nice sword, though. It's a very low level one, but it's better than nothing. I love that I can just hear the washer going off in here. Because I started a load of clothes before I started the stream. Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys, so out of curiosity, have you ever had one of those moments before in life where you just completely randomly remember a song that you haven't heard in several years, especially if it was from your childhood? Because I had one of those moments the other day, and now I can't stop listening to the song. The song in question is I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. Hello, Sedef, welcome in. This is where I exit. I don't like those. Like the little, like, you know, like the fly things that go at you? Whenever they're worms on the ground, I feel like they're like this. I feel like that low-key just means that they're larvae and they're waiting to hatch into like the bigger flies. Hear me out, but I feel like one of the most obnoxious creatures in this game that you go up against, I don't remember what they're actually called, but whatever the green dragonfly looking things are, those irritate me so much. Speaking of clothes, I need to go hang some clothes up. If you need to lurk for a moment so you can take care of that, you're fine. We're just chillaxing today. I've had that experience in the past, but with a game. Oh, I get that all the time too. Speaking of that, you know what game that kind of gives me the same vibe of with that saying is My Sims. A reminder, by the way, that this month My Sims Cozy Bundle comes out. If you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, it's a remastered version of My Sims. Same game, but like same game, same graphics technically, but like slightly cleaned up a bit more, so it's a bit more HD. It's a bundle of the normal My Sims and then My Sims Kingdom. I mostly played the normal My Sims when I was younger. I mean, I had My Sims Kingdom, but like, I feel like either it's the fact that I have no recollection of playing it, or I just legitimately didn't play it. It honestly could have been my sisters too, because we both played Nintendo games growing up. Well, it's technically an EA thing, correction. But we had My Sims for the Wii. And I feel like I vaguely remember somebody having one on their DS in the household. Yes, I had So Yesterday by Hilary Duff. I love that song.
Chill vibes. You know. Can we get some stress in the chat, people?
Let's not put stress in the chat. I have way too much of the stress hormone coursing through my veins every single day of my life. But thank you. Thank you, Shiver the Con Artist, for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please don't give me extra stress. The serpents in the skull cavern are so hard and they make me mad. Another one that makes me mad, I don't know what exactly they're called again, but you know when you get to the level of the standard mines in Stardew, and it's like those like dark entity things that go after you? Those annoy me simply because they love to spawn in the dark levels of the mines and you can barely see. Oh, by the way, and speaking of that song So Yesterday by Hilary Duff, I saw that I don't know if it's like a documentary or if it's like a TV show or a movie. I'm not even sure what it is. It was not clear to me. But apparently there's some kind of thing where it's supposed to be like spending a day in the year 2003. And although I was only like 2 years old in 2003, I just feel like from what I already know about that era, it was not sufficiently accurate, if you ask me. Like, a lot of the hairstyles were not accurate. A lot of the clothing was not accurate. A lot of people didn't wear nearly as much, if at all, any makeup in school. So it was just not accurate enough to be worth watching, in my opinion. If they paid more attention to detail, then maybe I'd consider watching it. And I feel like that has the same energy as growing up hearing your parents say that whatever decade that they liked was their favorite and that it was the best. Like, I feel like it has the same energy as saying that stuff. Like, I feel like I get it now.
Do you smell that, Lexi?
Wait, what? Hold on. I didn't hear that. The game is so loud. I couldn't even hear. No, I don't smell that, and I don't want to. Keep your tootie booty to yourself, please. But thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Hello, Coda, and hello, Lewis. Welcome in. But please don't try to make this an uncomfortable space. I can't tell if that's sarcastic or not, but if it's serious, please don't. I don't know how much more stress in my life I can take. Yes, we don't get the glow ring until after those levels. It's the game testing us. I have the small glow ring. I think there's a larger one, but for now, the small one we'll have to do. Oh, I was like, why isn't it working? It's because I had the pickaxe selected and not the sword. I feel like the green slimes just look like little boogers to me. Hello, Bill. Welcome in. What is that? I'm gonna get rid of the fiber, and I'm also gonna get rid of the slime, even though I need that for the slime hutch later on, because I don't know what that is. Monster compendium? Monsters have a small chance to drop double loot. Fair enough. I feel like because that's a book, I need to click on that like I'm reading it, though. Learned a new power. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. I was 14 in 2003. I was depending... Oh, it's late. I need to go. Okay. In 2003, depending on what month you're referring to, I was either 1 or 2 years old. Like, if it was the earlier portion of the year, I was 1. If it was the later portion of the year, I was 2. And while we're on that subject, I know I'm obviously not old whatsoever. I don't consider myself old, but you know, whenever you just hear a certain thing from somebody a lot younger than you, and then it just makes you feel like you've aged yourself a little bit in the moment. I had one of those moments the other day because I came across this TikTok, and somebody's younger child had discovered a mobile like DVD player, like a small one that you could take in the car with you, and was just fascinated that we had to go out and buy individual discs at a certain point to insert into it to be able to watch things. And like seeing somebody so young be so fascinated with that made me age just a little bit extra in the moment. Like, I did not like that. Did I hear stress? I'm a pro at stressing people out. Please don't. I actually, on a more serious note, have experienced so much excess stress this past year that I mean, I already started this, but now the process accelerated. I have even more gray hairs in the back than I did before. That's great. Welcome in, Mountain Dew. To clarify, I already had a couple of them, and then I grew some extras. More of my fence is breaking. My chickens better be inside, or I'm going to be very upset with them for escaping. All right, cool. They're both inside. Let me just close this thing then, so that way they don't come back out. Inventory's full. I keep forgetting to clear my inventory. What's wrong with me? I saw parents ask their kids, what does be kind and rewind mean? And I never felt so old. I have so many moments like that now. And I just feel like every time I have one, another gray hair begins. Actually, before I sell these, let me see if there's just anything that needs to go to the community center. I'm gonna hover it over all of these. Okay, apparently I need to donate a pile of stone and some hay. I swear I thought I needed to donate a pike as well, but I guess I don't. I'm a Crystal member now. Wait, did you renew your membership? Or was that always like that? Wait. I was a member for 37 months. I was like, wait, did you renew yours? I was gonna feel so bad if I forgot to say thank you. Well, either way, thank you anyways for being a member. You have always been so supportive of me, and I am genuinely so grateful. Thank you. In fact, you've been around since I believe like before I got monetized, and then you were also one of my very first channel members. That's so wild to think about. Wow, okay. You just ever think about that and you're like, wow, where did all the time go? Hello. And then I got the extra stuff out. I'm gonna open my storage back up. I need to get this opened. I need to get whatever stone I can spare, but I put the stone outside. I don't think there's anything else up there that I need to donate. I'm just gotta go in here. I feel like my parents trying to understand the new slang when I was a kid. Same. But honestly, I take that with honor just because I feel like to be able to get to that point in my life is honestly kind of cool. Like to see things like that from two totally different angles. I would tear down the fence and replace it. I need to. I'll do that whenever I get back. I went ahead and closed the thing though, so they won't escape. It's raining anyways. Hi Lexi, have you heard from Libra? Also, hi Sugar.
I ate all the Oreos.
Wait, what? You ate all the Oreos? Rude. Save some for me. Why you gotta do me like that? Thank you, Ben, aka Mountain Dew. But no, I haven't heard from Libra. As far as I last heard and checked, Libra is a teacher now and is a lot busier with that and just doesn't have as much time for gaming or online game communities anymore. But that's okay. I'm waiting for this to open right now. I've had an Xbox Series X arrive today. Speaking of that, that reminds me, I had another weird glitch again happen with X, aka Twitter, the other day. And every time I was trying to like go into Google to figure out what was going on, it would be like, oh, do you mean Xbox? And I was like, no, I do not mean Xbox. And so because of that, I couldn't find any legitimately helpful results. I hope your Halloween was great. I actually don't celebrate Halloween, but thank you. My voice was weirdly high-pitched at the end, but I meant that genuinely. In case that for some reason sounded sarcastic, I didn't mean for it to. My tone just weirdly accidentally got high-pitched. Does anybody else do that? Like you'll just be talking normally and somehow your voice just does something like that? I brought some more Oreos. Thank you. Are they the normal kind? Are they the thin kind? Or like the double stuff kind? In fact, I think there's a mega stuff kind too, where it's just like the extra icing. Like a lot of it. Ooh, okay, I guess I completely forgot about all of these. Well, it's too bad I didn't notice this earlier. I'm gonna need them. Oh, the starfruit seeds. I'm gonna save that until I have the bigger house upgrade. That's like if I end up keeping this farm. Save that for it, and then I'll use that for starfruit wine in the future. Guess I hate it. Normal and double stuff. I feel like, hear me out, but unpopular opinion, I feel like the thin Oreos are some of the
Stardew
best
Valley
ones.
is the Kmart version of Disney Dreamlight.
Stardew Valley is the game. I had to read that secondly because I swear it's so quiet for me. I'm gonna go into the alert box actually and turn it up right now. But honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree. I play Disney Dreamlight Valley on and off still, but I still have beef with it for a certain reason. And thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Didn't Kmart shut down, by the way? I swear, I feel like it might have shut down. Okay, for the alert box, where is it? I'm looking for it on the side of my screen. I'm trying to turn up the volume for it more. Interesting, it's already turned up all the way. I don't know why I can't hear it then better. I'm gonna actually ask Ash about that because she uses Streamlabs too. I'm sorry that I'm not hearing the donations as well. That's very annoying. And also really weird. The Coke flavored Oreos, I'm scared to try those. Stardew Valley, a good farm sim to start out with. I've always wanted to play one, but I don't know where to start. Absolutely, I would think so. The reason that I say that is because there's a lot of different ways to approach playing this game. If you wanted to play it as just like a very, very laid back game, you absolutely can. But if you want to get super competitive with it and accomplish all sorts of things, there's a lot of resources available out there, especially the Stardew Valley wiki first and foremost, to help you out with that. But absolutely, you can just chillax if you'd rather do it. If you want to be able to get to other areas in the game and see more, you will inevitably at some point need to finish the community center. But I will say, because the game has been out for so long now, there is just such an abundance of resources available, I swear. I had the Coke flavored Oreos today. They were not good. Yeah, I didn't think they would be. I have to get confused on what my voice does too. It just does that silly high-pitched thing sometimes and it annoys me. Okay, where is the stone needed? Because it said that I needed it for one of the bundles. And also, did I get rid of every single chub fish that I caught the other day? I hope not. I know it's not for the fish tank one. And I really don't think it's in any of these, but I'm checking anyways. Well, that's annoying. I disagree. I actually think Stardew Valley is the Kmart equivalent to ACNH. How dare you? I might as well unmod you for that statement. Tisk tisk. No, but for real though, I heard that Kmart, like its last location officially closed down. I feel like that store's been around for a while. And this is easiest and not so overwhelming. And I'm currently not wanting to have that set up in my room, but that's okay. I was gonna say, the reason I had a bit of beef in a way with Disney Dreamlight Valley, I heard somebody say it in this way and it was very eye-opening after I heard this statement. Because of the fact that it started out when it was supposed to be a completely free game once it was done, and it not ended up being that whatsoever, and now it still has a ton of microtransactions, but sometimes, depending on the circumstances, I feel like is okay, it just kind of depends. But ended up having that, in addition to all these expansion packs that you have to pay for. Like, the thing I'm referring to is somebody said that that just feels very predatory. Like, it feels like a very predatory approach to setting up your game for customers. And after I heard that, I just can't look at the game the same way anymore. I just can't. Don't mind me just casually rearranging the furniture in my character's house. A decorative pitchfork. Thanks. I wasn't trying to pick that up though. Did I not put the painting up on the wall? I might have just put it in the storage chest. Oh, there it is. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna take that down then, because I don't like that anymore. And now I need to make another chest. You know, I need to have the wood out anyways, because I do need to repair the fence, but it might need to be made with hardwood, and I hope not. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, crafting. That's easy, made a second. Or not a second, that's a third chest, technically. For the fencing, what do I need for that? I've got that, and then for that fencing, oh, just normal wood. Okay. I can't just click and hold the button down, so if you hear me spamming the mouse button, I'm sorry. You just love it whenever you're wait, when you, oh, I completely read that wrong, because it says you just love it whenever you eat your egg instead of putting it in the mayonnaise machine, which, by the way, yes, I do just love that a lot. But my brain read that at first as, don't you just love it when you egg? And I was like, what? What does that mean? Hello? I think I have to break down all of this first to be able to replace it. Or, not with the pickaxe, excuse me. But that's another thing. I need to upgrade my tools soon. Since I'm towards the end of this season, and I'm gonna want that readied up for the next season, I feel like I should probably go do that now. If I have time during the rest of the day after finishing the fencing, then I will, and if not, then I'll do it tomorrow. I wish we could somehow still get little bits of wood to keep after hitting these to break, but oh well. Go. I swear, if they manage to break this again, I'm gonna have to have a sit-down talk with my chickens. Athena's giving me major side-eye. Luna always gives side-eye. She's one of those cats that, like, looks like she's always doing that, but she means well. She really is very sweet. Whenever she likes you, that is, because she's one of those cats that's very, like, weary initially. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna snuggle up to you and trust you yet. Let me see you like 5 more times before I start to trust you. And it's not that she's necessarily scared of you. She's just like very picky about who she snuggles up with and who she trusts. My dog, on the other hand, if someone was to hypothetically come over for the first time and see her, she'd probably take that as, oh, they're here to see me and me only. Let me jump all over them and not leave them alone. Is anybody else's dog like that? Okay, I think we're good fence-wise. Yep, it's all good. Actually, not good. I see a little piece over here that I forgot, but it's okay. There we go. I think Clint's shop closes up at 4, so in the meantime, I will just get over here. My dog Lady's like that. She loves attention. Lady and Willis would probably get along then. Because she just always thinks that she's the star of the show and that anybody who comes over is there for just her and her alone. It's like embarrassing too, like I'll have to explain to a guest like, sorry, she thinks that you're just here for her, not for what you're actually here for. I want to organize my chests at some point. That's another thing I need to be better about in this game. I haven't been to the saloon in a while, so I'm gonna go to the saloon. Once you give Lady a hug, she's fine. Willis is just like, she wants to let you give her a hug, but she's just filled with so much excitement that she can't sit still enough for you to give her the hug. She'll just like think you're playing with her and then go and grab the nearest toy and try to give it to you. I was trying to talk to Sebastian and my character just sat down. That's valid. Sometimes we all need alone time, Sebastian. That's okay. I wish we could actually play pool with this. That'd be cool. Unless there's some kind of event happening, don't the characters all gather here just at a certain time of night, like every night? Haley's a picky eater. It's so hard to cook for her. Honestly, relatable. The thunder scared me. The thunder can be pretty sudden whenever it's a rainy day in the game, but thankfully, and by the way, if anybody just hasn't seen this by chance, I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you just in case you feel like you need it or just would prefer it. Roll down a little bit, little bit, little bit. I think it's somewhere farther down here. Okay, so this section right here where it says show flash effects, if you are sensitive to flashing in the game, or if you just would rather not see it for any reason during the thunderstorms, make sure to tick off this box, like make sure there's no check mark or X on it or something. Make sure it's empty like this, so that way it doesn't hurt your eyeballs. Because otherwise it tends to be fairly bright, and it can feel rather sudden, so especially if you feel like you're sensitive to the flashes, I would make sure that you check that. Gotta go now, bye Lexi, have a great rest of your stream, but no worries, Shiver, thanks for hanging out with us, I appreciate you. Definitely gotta go to Clint's ASAP tomorrow morning. So, just gotta make sure I check and do that. Oh! Oh! What is happening? What is that? Mystery boxes can now be found? Thank you. I don't know what's going on with them, but thanks. Thanks for telling us that as a late night gamer myself. Absolutely, you're welcome. A green rain? Not the green diarrhea rain. Ew, what? What happened? What? Everything is diarrhea colored. I'm so confused. Guarantee you this is part of the update that I've just missed. But like still, what? What? I don't understand. Pepperoni's gonna be on SNL this weekend. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to go see. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the last couple of streams for that island, for my Chaperone Island, I've made a good amount of progress. It's still not done, but we are definitely getting there. I feel like I'm honestly mainly at the stage where I'm gonna start to have to fill in a lot of the gaps. There is, I think, 1 or 2 more spots that are like not like super large, but like are like a semi-large kind of like medium area. Those need to have something put in them. Aside from those, I'm mainly just at the stage where I'm filling in filler areas, and then I need to finish doing the rest of my villagers. I would say I'm more than halfway done, but not quite there yet. It's a new weather phenomenon. What we really need is a feminine phenomenon. Like the song. No, but really. I heard that the moss is for something important. I just still don't know what it is yet. I know that this update, at least for PC, has been out for a while. I just don't play Stardew every day, despite how much I like it. So forgive me for not being super far into it yet. Life is also sometimes just heavily lifing, like it has been for me. And I haven't been able to make as much time for Stardew. Now that that's done, let me get the rest of these. Okay. No, I don't want to eat the blueberry. There was a crop right there, and I was like, why isn't it letting me walk around? The crop was in the way. Go talk to the townspeople? Okay. I do have a letter, though. Saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Oh, how sweet. We need more people like that. Ooh, wait, why are the trees curly? What is happening? This is amazing. Live, laugh, love, Stardew Valley. This game is so relaxing. I agree. I'm gonna go in here though, just because it seems like that's where I need to go to talk to them. I just got off the phone with the governor. Apparently this rain is supposed to be completely harmless, just an unusual phenomenon of nature. Still, some of the townsfolk are panicking, which is never good. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, think about it. In real life, if you looked out your window and saw that the rain was green, you'd probably be a little concerned. Oh, the weather report last night really gave me a scare. They're probably all saying the same thing, but I'm going to talk to them anyways, one by one. I propose a round of drinks to settle the nerves. Yeah, that's real healthy coping mechanism right there. I don't think I've ever set foot in this place. It's actually kind of cozy. Not Haley, like, having not come in here, apparently. In situations like this, where a person's true character is put to the test. That's deep. Are you alright? We're all wondering what's going on. Making sure I talk to all of them. Got some medical supplies just in case. Be careful out there. I will. Okay, bye. Spooky trees. Yeah, why are they all like curly? I'm doing a test on just one of them to see if the wood is any different when I cut it down. Okay, no, it's just normal wood, but that was a pretty good portion of wood, actually. I don't know what this is. Should I cut this down? Or should I leave it? Because it kind of looks cool. I swear I feel like I need to donate a tomato. It says I don't, but I feel like I do. Remember those prepared? Yes, cut it. Okay, hold on. I'll do it. I'm sure I'll probably find at least one more, considering all the stuff that's growing out of the ground now. Ooh. Okay, that was definitely worth it, because I don't think I've harvested a fiddlehead fern yet for the community center. And if I have for some reason, then I can just sell it for the extra money. Oh, why am I going over here? The crop stuff is on the left, not the right. Oh, that's what the stone was for the other day. I swear I looked for it. I feel like whenever the update dropped, it changed it, because I swear that's not where the foraging bundle was before. I swear I feel like the crops was on the bottom before. Okay. I'm just a little confused. I already got these two, and then there's just the quality crops, artisan bundle, fall crops, and animal bundle. Thankfully, the corn can be grown in the summer as well, so I got that one done early. I feel like if I try hard enough, I could get the animal bundle decently soon. I'm stopping to get water. Really quick reminder, by the way, to drink some water, get a snack, take any medication maybe you need to take. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. It's important. All right. I will say, as much as it's really cool, there's a good variety of farm animals for us to have in this game. Something that does kind of frustrate me a little bit is that I'm pretty sure whenever it comes to even the farm animals, you have to go in order with them. And I wish it could just be a matter of, hey, I could afford this one, I want to get that one, instead of having to go in a certain order. Like, I just find that a little bit frustrating. I just wish villagers would actually use the community center once it's done and hold events once a month. Yeah, that would be cool. Hello? Not somebody in a hazmat suit. Oh, it's Demetrius. I was like, what? Don't mind me, Lexi. I'm just collecting some samples. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That reminds me, I was supposed to give you the melon, bestie, but now you don't even have it with me. I couldn't find you from before. He's probably not even going to accept it now. And Robin's not home because she's in the saloon, so. Actually, No, it would probably be the smarter thing right now for me, since I'm so close to it. Just go ahead and try to go into the mines. We put in all that work for no one to use it. As much as like it's required for unlocking and doing certain other things in the game, I do absolutely agree with you. I wish that the villagers actually utilized it more. Why would it be Demetrius with the collecting samples though? Right, just in like a big hazmat suit. Oh, that was lucky. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Stardew Valley, for spawning those like that. That was a huge help. Green rain making the mines look so cool. It is kind of cool how it's like a green mist tinted. It's like a bit more vibrant on my end just because a while back we adjusted the color settings on that monitor. But it looks normal for you guys because like it doesn't move that setting over to the stream. It's still really cool either way. Is there anything, and don't spoil for me what it is, like if you do know, but is it really just like a nature phenomenon, or is there like more lore behind it or something? If there is lore, just don't tell me what it is so I can find out on my own. I'm getting a good amount of copper while I'm here too. That's nice. Alright, we've gotten progressed enough to the point where since I'm at level 30, it'll save me with the level 30 so I can just teleport straight to there next time I come to the mines. And we've hit the part of the mines that F and I were both just talking about in chat earlier. I'm not looking forward to this. Yeah, whatever these entity things are, whatever they are, they frustrate me a lot. Because they take forever to kill. Not me facing the wrong way while I was trying to use my sword. Oh my gosh, why did this take so long? I don't have the best sword yet, but still. I honestly don't know. It's okay. If anybody does know whether you're lurking or in chat, don't tell me then, because I want to figure it out by myself. I love how it like started chasing me just for a second. Excuse you. You think you can just fight me like that in the mines? Well, best believe I got a sword and you don't, Mr. Bat. Or Mrs. Bat. I don't discriminate. Thankfully, I picked up all those blueberries before I came here, so I'm good in that regard. Okay, I feel like that should be good for now because I will have to leave the mines eventually. Unless I get attacked, I feel like that should be fine. If I can miraculously get to level 35 before I have to leave, that'd be amazing, but either way, I'll be grateful I at least got to level 30. I usually use staircases on my way down for 30 to 40. I don't have any with me, but I need to see what they require because I should probably craft some. I'm sure at least a couple would make a difference. Inventory's full. I can fix that. I just gotta sacrifice a random item that I have. Let's get rid of the sap because I feel like sap is one of those things that's really easy to come across. I'm not concerned about having to throw it away. I'm literally already one level away now from level 35, like I was just saying I wanted to be. The game is vibing with me right now, and I appreciate it. Now I feel like I really can't leave until I get to it. And as long as I don't die, I feel like I can do that. It's only 9:10 p.m. and I can still get home pretty fast if I have to. I just need this little guy right here to leave me alone. Thank you. Oh, okay, let me go over there and get that gemstone. There we go. Gotta get another entity. And a bat. They're all trying to attack me. Oh my gosh, that took forever. That took way longer than it should have needed to. And now I figure out again what to do with my storage. Oh, it just means that it's good luck? Well, that's cool then. The reason I was saying to not tell me at first is I thought maybe if there was some kind of like actual lore behind it, then I definitely wanted to see that for myself. But if it just means that it's good luck, then that's really cool. That would also explain my sudden good luck in the mines. By the way, I feel like I haven't even said it all today, but if you have not already, please be sure to like the live stream. Liking the stream is completely free and a super easy way to help me out. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I know fiber can be used for stuff, but I still feel like it's one of the most irrelevant things out of what I have. I know what I can eat to get more space. I got this. I know this one is a valuable item, but I'm just gonna eat it anyways. I need to get the bat wings too. All right, I know I'm kind of pushing it because it's getting close, but if I can just get the next ladder. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm good. I'll leave now. Well, that was nice. I accomplished basically everything I set out to accomplish for that time. No, because you're having good luck out. Well, either way, if that's what it actually means, I would say that's pretty cool. And it would make sense. I feel like you kind of associate the color green with good luck. Or at least I do. As long as I don't dilly-dally, I'll be able to get home in time. It's not a big deal. Loki, I feel like that'd be a fun, like, goofy farm name is Dilly-Dally. Dilly-Dally Farm. Honestly, I love that a little too much. Ooh, I leveled up in foraging. Okay. This ether pole's been there for a while anyways. I'm gonna take it down now. It's been up plenty long enough. Oh, it was silver star corn, but it's okay. If it was gold star, I definitely would have kept it so I could use it for the community center. Be here. All right, poll should pop up in just a second. Just that way I'm not like being obnoxious with it. I'm gonna mute the mic for a moment. So that way I can drink the water peacefully because I have a plastic bottle and I feel like it's kind of loud. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just realized I hadn't really been drinking. Like, I have been drinking my water, but not like sufficient amounts of it. So I went and like took a few good-sized couple of sips. Excuse me. That was my knuckles. I'm okay, by the way. Y'all know me. I'm always cracking my knuckles. It's a habit. I'm sorry. Hello, Kira. Welcome in. You think I should be gatherer? Let's see. In fact, I think all the votes so far are on gatherer. Oh yes, absolutely. That's literally what I was just talking about. I've been trying really hard in my outside of streams and everything to drink a lot more water because it's so good for you in so many ways. That and then, I don't have my camera on right now, and even when I do, I have makeup on. But basically, especially without makeup, you'd be able to see it. But since you can't, I'll just describe it to you. So, on my under eye area, I naturally, just because of a genetic I get from my mom and my grandma, I have like this purpley bluish like hyperpigmentation under my eyes. That combined with the skin under my eyes being kind of thin, you can see some of the veins poking through. And I've noticed as long as I'm consistent with drinking like healthy amounts of water and I'm doing my skincare regularly, it helps the hyperpigmentation a lot. But if I go a couple of days where I'm not even drinking nearly as much water as I should by accident, I can tell because my under eye area immediately gets worse. I just reminded myself with that. Well, either way, that doesn't have to be for me. That can be for you guys too. Like, if you want to remind each other in chat, you're more than welcome to. That's also for me, technically. It's for all of us. It's for anybody, really. I don't leave this screen on for forever, so I'm going to have to go with the popular vote in a moment. So if you're here and you want to vote, before I end that, now's the time. It looks like Gatherer might win, though. But if enough people vote for Forester, that would win. I'll give you a little bit longer, though. In the meantime, I do need to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner, because I haven't had dinner yet. I had a good-sized lunch, though, so that's why I'm eating a lot later. And honestly, that's also because I'm somebody that tends to eat late at night. Are y'all like that, too? Like, when it comes to dinner specifically, I tend to just want to eat real late. And I've heard that that's supposed to be kind of unhealthy, apparently. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm never wanting... Like, I'm not, like, wanting and being hungry enough for dinner at, like, 6 p.m. Like, I always want to eat it at, like, 8 or 9. And I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. I just am. And I need to know if you guys are like that too, so I can feel less alone. Forester helps with later missions, and the other helps with early game. For some reason, I almost said early game, not food. I'm telling you, I'm getting sleepy. By the way, welcome in. How are you? Is your name pronounced Erin? I'm not sure. Please correct me if I got that wrong, because I know I probably did. But either way, welcome in, friend. I eat dinner late. Usually me too. And I don't know why, but I just prefer it, I guess. The only thing is, like, I may, since the 1.6 update is going to other platforms in a couple of days, actually, I may still wind up getting that for my Switch and having a farm there too, so. I guess for this particular farm, since I've already started, I don't know. Whenever I play the co-op farms with my fiance, we tend to just split things up like this. It's like one of us chooses one perk and the other one chooses the other perk, so that way there's one of us having both of them. You know what? I think I will just go with Gatherer because that is in the lead anyways, but I'm also thinking because of that, since I may end up like neglecting this farm by accident, should I shift my focus to my Switch, it'll probably just be better to choose Gatherer. Did you pronounce like Erin? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Just because I would never want somebody to feel disrespected in any way if I just sat here repeatedly butchering their name, because, I mean, please don't ask me because it's for privacy reasons, but I definitely have a lot of memories in school of my first name being heavily mispronounced constantly, and it did legitimately upset me, so I get that. Gonna have to go over these. That needs to be opened. I feel like I might have an Omni somewhere. That needs to be donated. I don't have enough bat wings to donate yet, but I will need to eventually. think I've already donated that, but I'm gonna grab it just in case. Stone. I think the rest of my stone is in this chest. If not, it's definitely in the outside one. Okay, that works. And then I don't think Demetrius is gonna accept it anymore because I waited a little bit too long, but I'm gonna try to give him the melon again. Heather is objectively the best foraging level 5 profession. Hello, Hannah, welcome in. I feel like whenever referring to the co-op farms again that I would have with him, I feel like I would usually end up choosing Gatherer anyways. If y'all like playing co-op farms, do you feel like you typically find yourself wanting to do a lot of the farming tendencies, like whatever is tied to or connected to the farm that needs to be done? Do you feel like you prefer that, or do you prefer to do things like all the fishing and the mining and so on? Because I, especially in the beginning when I started playing this game, was really terrible at fishing, and it stressed me out. So I would make him do all of it, and then I would just do things like whatever was related to the farm, I would work on that, and I would donate to the community center as much as I could. I mean, he would too, but it was especially me doing it because the fishing and the mining was a little much for me. I didn't know what those roles are. I personally haven't played Stardew Valley. Is the gatherer the forager and forester gets the lumber? So basically, periodically, whenever you level up in Stardew Valley, it'll sometimes tell you like, hey, since you're at this level now, you can choose to have either this perk or this perk. Gatherer, I believe, just said like you get a certain higher percentage of getting more forageables whenever you get them. For example, if I went up to like a salmonberry bush, it'll give me the odds of having more salmon berries than I would have without the perk. And then forester, you just get more wood whenever you chop the trees. That's going off the top of my head of what it just said. If I'm still missing something like a key piece of information, somebody is more than welcome to chime in and add it. I know I tend to be kind of forgetful, so if I did leave something out, let me know. Depends on Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons game. Valid. I would avoid the mines, they scared me. Same. That's valid though. I get it. Can my chickens stop ruining their fence? I'm glad I came in here. Oh my goodness. They're like probably starving. I didn't used to like mining, but I spend a lot of time in the mines now. Fishing is good money, but it gets boring. I'm a lot more used to it now, so like I'm a lot more okay with it. But initially I was like, absolutely not. And I just made him do all of it. Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, you're good. First time here, beginner enthusiast for Stardew, just here to chill and learn from others. Just about to finish my first year in my game. Congratulations! I'm happy for you. What's your farm name? In fact, if you're new here, what's your farm name and what farm type do you have? Welcome in, friends. Gather also opens up a better profession later too. I feel like another reason that I like it is just because, hold on. Where's my hay before I get distracted? Because I know I will. Probably inside. Another thing that I like about it though is just because since the gatherer option lets you to get more of the forageables, I feel like it helps with money. And even if it doesn't do that much money-wise, even if it doesn't do that, I also like it because it gives me more of like edible items to take to the mines with me, like just something I can grab and go really fast. Just very convenient, especially in salmonberry season. Mining is fun in many Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons games, but sometimes it can be grueling. I have actually not played a single Story of Seasons game or Harvest Moon. I want to, but I already have so many games that I need to give more attention to. I cannot possibly justify buying any others. The last games I bought this was like a few months ago. I had pre-ordered Mario Party Jamboree, which I do need to play, and then I pre-ordered My Sims Cozy Bundle. Kinder Farm and the Farm and Friendship Farm. I don't know what it is about it, but I just feel like I've always liked the Riverside Farm. My current farm is Banana Rose Farm, and I use the Hilltop Farm. I've tried all of them at least once, and in terms of both aesthetics and efficiency, I'm not gonna lie, there's just something about the Riverside Farm that I like. So, because you know how, or if you've never seen it, the best way I can describe it is you obviously have the plot of land that your farmhouse is on, and then there's other sections of land that are connected by little bridges that you can go across. I like those, so I feel like it's like, okay, this section of land can have my chicken coop, and this one can have like a slime hutch, or so on and so forth. I reset my Halloween island in ACNH 4 days ago and never found the lost 4 villagers. I am not time traveling this island because I did my Halloween island too fast and almost got burnt out bad. I am very guilty of that. I'm kind of meandering around, so I spaced on where these items go, but I know that I need to donate some of them. It's not that. Oh, I do need to donate this. That's something. And then, not that one. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's what the sea urchin was necessary for. Okay. Well, I'm sure I could find one if I went to the beach. I don't think it would be a big deal. Riverside is also my favorite. I don't know. I just like it. By the way, friends, for all of you who are new here, normally you'd be able to see me. On occasion, on a lower spoons day like today, I just throw a PNG tuber on. But normally you could see me. We ever do remix bundles? I'm sure I will eventually. Stardew Valley is one of those very versatile games to me where because there's so many different ways to approach it and play it, I feel like I've got to try, at least to try, even if I don't finish it, at least try all of the different options eventually. I was supposed to upgrade my axe the other day and I didn't. I wanted to get it to the steel axe form so I can break the other big logs. That's done. Do I need to donate this? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, there's a bunny back there. I think I remember something. I don't know what's supposed to be in here, but I heard that you can like walk back here. Oh, okay. Oh, what is that? I swear I thought I saw some video of somebody explaining like a hack where they, not like hacking the game, but like whenever somebody says life hack, that kind of a thing. You're supposed to get something out of it, but I don't know how you accomplish it because it didn't work when I did it. I don't know who here remembers, but literally a while back, I was trying so hard to get the trash can hat, and then I got to a point where I just gave up because it was just not happening. Or actually, what's that? I don't think I have a recipe for this or anything. You guys remember how to get the crystallarium? Because I can't remember. I'm gonna go to the farm and sell some stuff and then maybe make at least a couple of staircases. Just so it can help me get to level 40. I only need like 5, I think. Yeah, because last time I got to level 35. Okay. I can make these into mayo. Oh wait, don't I? I think there's an animal bundle that might be missing some of those. Let me hover over these. There is. Okay, so the large egg. Specifically this large egg, and then... So all of them, except for the brown large eggs, can be donated. I mean, not donated, I mean sold. Me? Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna use that one for mayo, donate one of these, and sell the other 2. Level 9 mining or something? I don't know what level I am, actually. Hold on, let me see. That's not the right thing. I love whenever I click all the wrong buttons. That's so embarrassing. There we go. I'm actually embarrassingly only level 3, but hear me out. I've had a bajillion and 1 farms I've like started and deleted. I've been farther before. The moment you forget you upgraded a tool and try to go out and use it and you remember it being worked on. One of the last streams I did whenever I upgraded my hoe, I was trying to upgrade something else. And then I just used, like, I upgraded the wrong thing. And I was like, wait, where's my axe? And that was not a fun realization to have. I was very upset. Is it animal bundle? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Got that while I was at it. Maybe I'm really just seeing things, but I swear, this section up here and then the one down here, I feel like they were switched around a bit during the 1.6 update. Again, maybe I'm just seeing things. If somebody knows for sure, let me know, please. could give this to Demetrius. He probably doesn't even want it anymore, but I'm gonna try anyways. Oh, never mind. Stand corrected. This is perfect. Just what I need for my research. It's gonna be hard not to eat it. Thanks a bunch. Speaking of that, since that's just a melon, just straight up says melon. You guys prefer melons or berries? I mean this in real life, not in Stardew Valley. Personally, I am team berry. Not that I don't like melons, I just prefer berries. One of these days, I need you guys to collectively give me the finger of shame in the chat and when I play Stardew Valley, because I am the queen, basically, of always forgetting to utilize sprinklers. That's my toxic Stardew Valley trait, is neglecting the sprinklers. 100% that's what it is. And then go to crafting. I made 5 of those. I'm just gonna go to the mines really fast and I should be able to pull it off. I think I'm berry as well. Like myself some strawberries, raspberries, and bananas. I actually don't like bananas. Bananas and I have beef with each other. It's literally just because whether it's like a firm banana or a squishy banana, I feel like once you actually bite it and you start to chew it up, it just ends up being mushy either way. And then the fact that it's just a super sweet fruit, it's just a bunch of sweet mush. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This one, some of you might call me weird for. I think some of you have heard me say this, but not all of you. Call me weird for this one if you want, but I swear I don't like grapes because it feels like when you bite into them, like the sensation of feeling the skin on the grape break grosses me out. That, and then grapes feel like eyeballs to me. Like literally, put your finger on your eyelid, like close your eyes, put your finger on your eyelid, and then just feel your eyeball move around. It feels like a grape, and it grosses me out. There we go. I needed that slingshot because I still don't know what that thing is from earlier that I saw. And I'm immediately on my way to go figure that out. Yesterday was hot here and that's not normal for fall here, and my apartment decided it would be fun to blast the heater. I've heard of some people's apartment complexes, like their landlords being super strict about how much they can adjust the heat and like the cooling. And I just feel like, I mean, I guess on like to an extent, like I guess maybe I get it, but at the same time, like you can't have your customers living in your complex overheating or being too cold. So like, be nice about it. I don't know why I'm wandering over here. Also, I've never used this thing before, so please forgive me if I'm kind of weird about it because I don't know how to use it. Out of ammo? How do I buy ammo for it? Oh, stones. Okay. Well, how do I make the ammo? I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay. Well, I need to figure out how to use it though. I don't know how you get any. I love that I tried to do it that way. Just to see if it would work. Like you do with fish bait. That is something that I also forget. So now I'm just gonna look it up because I need to know. I want to know what that thing is up there so bad. If you know what it is for sure, please don't tell me. I really want to figure it out for myself. It says pick the stones and then point the slingshot and right click. Okay. It'd be hard. Yeah, I'm still not doing it right. I don't know why I always get so confused about this. It's embarrassing. Left click on your stones when your inventory is open. Wait, okay. Inventory is open. And right click onto the slingshot. You know, I didn't mean to give it that much ammo, but it is what it is. I need to... How do I get it to hit that thing? That's very annoying. How do I knock that thing down? That's gonna make me so mad until I figure that out. I don't think you can. Well, if there's a way to do it, I'm gonna figure it out. By the way, because now I'm like, I feel like I'm kind of honestly really in a Stardew mood. I don't know what tomorrow's stream will be or what Sunday's stream will be. One of them will likely be Stardew though. I'm kind of running out of time to do the poll for it now. So whenever that second Stardew stream happens, I've got an important question about Stardew streams for you guys. You can give me some feedback. Okay, I do need to wrap up the stream now. However, before any of you go, I would love to raid somebody if anybody in the community is live, especially if they're playing Stardew, but just in general, some lovely people that we know. If you can't stay for the raid, I understand, but if you can and you have the time to, I would greatly appreciate that. Let me see. What lovely person can I send you all over to? Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna send you guys over to, let me see, just make sure that there's not a big delay in the chat. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay. I'm gonna send you guys over to Jade Miss Gaming. Jade Miss Gaming is an absolute sweetheart, has a very loving, welcoming, happy community. I would definitely consider it a safe space if you need a safe space aside from my own channel to go to. I'm waiting for the chat box to pop back up. Thank you so much for your patience. I will say she is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, so if that is not your jam, completely understand. But if you could at least pop in to say the raid message, that is what counts. Here is the pasted link. Send that a few times. Okay. And then the raid command with the instructions. And with that being said, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you could. And I will see you guys for another live stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. Bye, everybody.